Now, Nintendo is doing well right now, especially with Pokemon Go. We don't know exactly the numbers and everything, but the amount of chargers and battery packs that have been sold has went up 101% since the launch of Pokemon Go.
If we were smart, we should have bought stock in like portable chargers.
Yeah, like Moby or whatever like
Yeah.
that. Like we'd be
Jesus
so rich
Christ.
right now. I'll just read this little tidbit. In the 6 weeks leading up to Pokemon Go's launch, battery pack sales were only up 4% over the previous year. In the 2 weeks following the launch of Pokemon Go, sales of portable power packs reached nearly 1.2 million units sold, the MPD said. So the MPD tracks all of these kind of like numbers related to technology. That is ridiculous. 1.2 million units sold in 2 weeks. Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, I've started using mine again.
Like this was given to me 2 years ago, and it sat in my drawer until Pokemon Go came out, and then I was like, why not?
Yeah.
It helps so much.
So there you go. Buy stock while it's probably not
It's too
cheap
late
anymore.
now.
Going along with Pokemon Go, there has been a lawsuit against Niantic.
Imagine that.
Yeah, regarding trespassing. According to Polygon, the lawsuit states that at least 5 individuals knocked on the plaintiff's door and asked for access to the plaintiff's backyard in order to catch Pokemon that the game had placed in the plaintiff's residence in West Orange, New Jersey, without the plaintiff's permission. So what the plaintiff is, the whole thing is, Niantic did not ask this guy. His whole case is based on they did not ask him to put Pokemon there, put a Pokestop or whatever in that location. So it's an invasion of privacy, and they're probably making money off it, which they are making money off of this game.
Yeah.
So the lawsuit was filed on July 29th, and they have 21 days until they have to respond. So what do y'all think about that situation? Do you think he's in the right?
I mean, technically he is, but those people who are knocking on his door, you do not have to be right on that person's property to be able to catch something, because I can be from here all the way. Well, y'all seen my house. I could be at the far end of my house and still catch something in my neighbor's yard, which is across the street from me.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be right on top of your
A
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
So, I mean, knocking on someone's door, or you could just kind of not trespass into the yard, but kind of just walk,
Stand on the
sidewalk. I mean, stand
Yeah.
on public ground.
Yeah.
No, I totally agree with that. And I mean, if the one thing I will say about the Pokestops, the ones that are on like cemeteries, those I think should probably be removed.
Yeah.
But like you said, with this guy and having a Pokestop at his house, you don't have to be on the person's property. Because I can be sitting in the press box at work, and there can be like a Venonat at home plate, and I don't have to walk down to home plate to catch it. I can catch it from right there.
Yeah. I think people are just taking it a little bit too seriously.
And plus, how do you know there's a Pokemon in that yard? There's no tracking anymore. So, I mean, those people's arguments are invalid because you don't know where the heck that Pokemon is. It could be 200 meters behind you for all you know.
Yeah. Well, this was filed on July 29th, so it probably was happening before the tracking went out.
Yeah.
So, how did the Pokemon Go event go? Y'all hadn't talked about that yet. Did it go well?
Yeah, it went really well. We had a few people come up and talk to us, but the Riverwalk was packed. And from what I heard, a lot of the people that were there because they saw our event page.
Oh,
so
cool.
it went really well.
Good.
And, definitely picked up some things to do better for the next event because, I mean, I would love to try to get one on Palafox Pier because anywhere from 5 o'clock till 2 o'clock in the morning, there's 300 to 400 people out there.
Dang, that's crazy.
But
It's always lured.
Yeah, I mean, it was really fun. Got to meet some people. Hunter actually handed out a crap ton of cards.
Yes, he did.
Wow.
Yeah, he was helpful.
Go Hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Hunter.
Some girl was like, I got like pepper spray in my eye. Can I get some water? And I was like, yeah, here, have a card too. And I was like,
how'd you get pepper spray in her eye?
well, she had some people walking up to her, and like she
got freaked out.
So she had it in her hand, and like it rubbed off on her hands without her knowing, and she scratched her eye. So she got pepper spray in her eye.
What an idiot. I'm sorry if you're listening, but
yeah.
So I'm glad it went well. We're going to go back into video games. Hitman Episode 4 Bangkok has got a release date. I've been a big Hitman fan, but I have not played any of the newest one because it's been segmented up like a Telltale game would be.
Yeah.
The fourth episode of Hitman, which sees Agent 47 head to Thailand, will be released on August 16th. I've been looking forward to this. I'm waiting for the whole game just to come out so I can play it, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. So,
now I didn't play the newest one, but I played the one before that. Like you said, Hitman has been a great game. It's always super fun to, silently take someone out and
murder someone,
and
take their life.
Someone sees you, hey, just strip their clothes off and put them on you, and guess what? They don't know who you are anymore.
Yeah, this naked person here that I'm sure that the person that took his clothes looked exactly like he did.
They never think like that because I always just walk right by.
Oh, I know.
But the mechanics in the game were always really fun. Some of the missions, you had to definitely rely on stealth a lot, which I love to go in guns blazing. So it's always a different strategy for me.
Oh, yeah. Well, the usual stealth gameplay is it's really stealthy until something screws up and then you're like, forget it. You just start mowing people down.
That's usually how it works for me.
All right, from one agent to another, Agent Carter.
Love that show.
It's an awesome show. Haley Atwell talks on whether Agent Carter could return. I'll read a little bit of this. I think they would have figured something out in terms of making a special or waiting until we finish the season and then me doing something else with another network, perhaps. All I'm saying that is that it's still as much loved show that doesn't make any sense for people involved in the making of it. And we know that the fans, it has a special place in their hearts. That is something that I would be very happy to go back if the opportunity presented itself. I made that last part up.
I know.
Would y'all like to see Agent Carter come back?
I'm shocked Netflix didn't pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
It only went 2 seasons. It was a shortened show, meaning it didn't go a full 22 seasons. It only had 13 episodes per season. But it was really good. I mean, it gave a different aspect of the Marvel universe. It was told through a female's perspective.
A strong female perspective.
She was a better agent than all the men that were in the show. I mean, you get to see Tony Stark's dad. Mm-hmm. You get to see the real life Jarvis, which is kind of cool. Mm-hmm. Just the whole setting and everything is just so different than anything else. And I am honestly surprised that Netflix did not pick it up because it would have went over huge.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
I'm just surprised it got canceled. I mean, like you said, she plays a very strong female character in a time when strong female characters were not looked up upon. Like they were, kind of standoffish with her, and seeing her be Agent Carter was I've only gotten up to episode 6 of the first season, but just from those 6 episodes.
Yeah, I only watched the first season. I thought it was a really good show, really well put together, especially for a network budget. Netflix usually they got that bang going on.
Yeah. Especially now.
Yeah, now. I have not watched any of the second season. From what I've heard from people, that it's pretty much this first season again.
Yeah.
Which is kind of sad in a way. I think if it did go to Netflix, I think it would have a much better budget, and they could go a lot deeper and make it more interesting. I think Netflix hires a lot of good writers, and with them having such a good relationship with Marvel, that it would be the perfect place. So I'm hoping in the future that will happen.
Because you could see a whole lot more of the connecting like they do with, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and stuff like that, how it connects like I know you can't connect the future to the past like that, but there's things that they could tie into other stuff.
Yeah.
So there's ways they could
Vectors
do
of the
it.
past, visions of the future.
Mhm.
Yeah. Speaking of Netflix, I did start watching BoJack Horseman today.
I love
So
BoJack.
good.
Love
So
BoJack.
good. I'm already 2 episodes in, and I love it.
Just wait to the end. We'll have to talk about the end of the first season.
Yeah.
It's such a good show.
Yeah. So good.
Now, if you're watching this, you're probably this will probably be the last part. So the game's already come out. We're talking about No Man's Sky. I'm looking forward to it. It's coming out Tuesday. If you're
Tuesday?
if you're listening on Patreon, you got this before everybody, and you're good.
You're cool.
You're cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
One of the cool kids.
Super cool.
Super cool.
No Man's Sky is a game that I've been wanting to play for a very long time. It's such an ambitious game. And I'm glad that Sony stepped in and helped Hello Games finish making the game. There's been some unfortunate things that's happened, though, in the past few weeks. There's been several street dates been broke from retailers. eBay, there's one been sold on there. And so there's a lot of things that are happening, and people are trying to ruin the game. And that's not good. Don't ruin games.
I hate when
Please
people
don't do
do
that,
that.
especially when it hasn't even come out. Harry Denholm, a programmer at Hello Games, posted on Twitter that No Man's Sky servers would be wiped on Sunday before the game launches on August 9th on PlayStation 4 and August 12th on PC. Denholm added that the game that does not mean the saves, though, just discovery on the online storage will be wiped. Now, this is so people actually get to enjoy the game and discover it
As it should be.
as it should be, because these people got the stuff before they should have. And then Sean Murray, which is the guy that is the head of Hello Games, he went on there. He said, went on to Twitter and said, "We've spent years filling No Man's Sky with surprises. You've spent years waiting. Please don't spoil it for yourself." I know there was a gentleman that had posted gameplay on YouTube, had posted on Newgrounds as well, not Newgrounds, Daily Motion, and they've been pulled down and everything. Guys, just please wait. It's going to be so worth the wait. I'm hoping. The hype is so real, though. Like, this is the most hyped game that I've seen in a very long time, and hype is the worst thing for games or media.
Yeah.
You know where footage of games go once they get taken off of YouTube and other sites,
Yeah,
right?
they go to Pornhub sites.
Pornhub.
Like that. The Fallout 4 thing. Yeah. So, are you getting No Man's Sky?
Probably not anytime soon. I don't have time to
He
play
still has games in the wrappers.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I'll be getting No Man's Sky, and I'm ready to play it. There is a companion app that's available. It's a fan made type thing. And if you've got an Android, you can get it on Google Play. It has not come out on iOS though. But this game looks totally awesome.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I'll have some time this week when it comes out to do
Yeah.
a few Let's Plays. And
I
get
can't
those
say
up.
that one day, whenever that is, that I get a PlayStation 4, that'll be one of the games I buy for it.
Yeah, that's what the kids do say.
One of these days.
Yeah,
One
one of
day.
these days.
One of these days.
So we're going to wrap this up with some questions.
A question.
Commenting so I don't forget.
Don't forget.
Please don't forget.
All right, so
Don't
we've already talked about the experience from
you
NXT
forget
last night.
about me.
None of us has watched Suicide Squad yet.
I will be seeing it after we record the podcast.
Yeah, I hear it. There's very suicide-y.
And there's a squad.
Yeah,
I've heard there's only two people who it's Harley and Joker are like the two best things in the movie. The rest is kind of
But I'm excited to see Will Smith play Will Smith.
as
Will Smith.
in a costume.
Yes.
Diggy wow wow
So
wow wow.
Adam asks, with the Batman Telltale game, which I'm so excited to jump into, coming out this week, what game in that style would you like to see made? But here's the kicker. It has to be from a villain's point of view.
One of you guys go first.
Guys, you can submit your questions to our awesome Facebook group. You can search in the search bar Nerd Cave Vids? Is it Vids now? Or just Nerd Cave? It's Nerd
Yep.
Cave.
Yeah, just go into the handy dandy search bar and put in Nerd Cave.
Yeah.
Mine would be Knights of the Old Republic from Malik's side of everything.
That'd be pretty good. I can see that.
I would like to see some type of dungeon puzzle game, but from the Riddler's point of view.
Okay.
I could see like a lot of puzzle solving with the Riddler. Riddle solving, things like that.
Yeah. Solving of the riddles.
Yes.
Riddle
Who
me
better-
this.
who
Call it
better
riddle,
than-
riddle
Yep.
me this.
Yep.
But then you have like somebody come in and like shoot him full of bullets and be like,
Something
"Thought
like
you-
that.
Thought you told me to riddle you."
Yeah.
Riddle me this. What walks on 4 legs, then walks on 2 legs, then walks on 3 legs? A baby, an adult, and then an old man with a cane. Old person with a cane. 3 legs.
If I had a sad trumpet sound effect, I would play it.
That is like a dad's dad joke gone wrong.
A dad riddle. A diddle.
Mine, it's kind of hard to pick. I would like to actually see a Star Wars Telltale game, but do it from like Boba Fett's point of view.
That would be great.
I think it would be really interesting. Like he's trying to hunt down some type of bounty, like a very big bounty, and it just gets bigger and bigger as the episodes go on, because the episodes last about an hour to 2 hours each one of those. And they're usually about 5 of them, so I think it would be a perfect medium to tell a Star Wars tale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'd be where I would put that one. So
I like it.
yeah, there you go.
Good stuff.
Yeah, that's episode 170. Why you're still here?
Something I realized that I've been doing. You know how I've seen something on, it's like a meme where it's like you start watching or reading, and you start like subconsciously picking up things from your character that you'll do in real life. Well, one thing I noticed I did, I was talking to Hunter and them last night, and I was like, well, I'm going to go, and I go,
I got you.
Frank Underwood, the double tap, and I stopped, and I was like, why did I do that? I was like, it was cool, but
Why do I live in this abysmal place?
I feel like the ending scene of Ferris Bueller when we're just walking out of the room, like, are you guys still here? Go. Go.
Or Deadpool.
Or Deadpool.
yeah.
And then we'll just lean in and go, chicka-chicka.
So, guys, thanks for watching. If you want this episode early or any of our other episodes, go check us over at patreon.com/nerdcave. You can check out, you also get not just this podcast.
You get all the other ones.
all
You
of the
get
other ones.
Nerd Cave Retro, Fantasy Football for Nerds, and the Derek Diamond Experience.
Yeah, you get all of those
Yep.
just everywhere.
All of the things.
Throughout the week, we break this up into segments, part 1 through 4. And then on Friday, we put it out on youtube.com, Nerd Cave. So there you go.
The whole thing.
The whole thing. The good 15.
The Good 15. That's what the episode title is going to be, The Good 15. And I will use a Tim Tebow jersey for the thumbnail.
So, guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't checked out our awesome gaming channel, it's where, Robbie?
Nerd Cave Games. It's all on YouTube. Just, huh?
Nerd Cave Gaming.
Gaming. I was like, what are you talking about? Nerd Cave Gaming over on YouTube.
Yeah.
We're still getting used to all
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
the different stuff.
Yeah, all of those different strokes for different folks, guys. We hope you enjoyed the good 15. This has been Zach.
Derek.
And Robbie.
Have a week.
Chicka-chicka.